Now, he's kind of an odd fellow. He requests that I prove myself by doing a spin jump minigame. Really, who am I to disagree? So here we go. But as I jump in here, I just want to explain a little bit of the story without giving away spoilers for anybody who hasn't played the game. Basically, Princess Peach, his voice has been stolen, and Mario and Luigi, gentlemen that they are going to travel to the Bean Bean Kingdom to try and get it back for her.
Nice.
Expertly handled, by the way, on the spin jumps here.
Thank you.
It was actually kind of a tricky challenge the first time through.
It is a tricky challenge, but you know what? I'm not going to let this guy intimidate me. That's what he's trying to do.
So if you didn't play the original Mario and Luigi games, this might be new to you, that there's the Mario and Luigi have these various cooperative moves they do by hitting each other with hammers and standing on each other's shoulders and all sorts of cool stuff like that.
Yes, and you actually control Mario and Luigi with different buttons, so they can actually move around and jump around separately.
Mm-hmm.
And that plays into the battle. Let us begin.
I'm really excited that people get to experience this game again. It's been a long time since it originally came out.
Yeah.
It really has, and I want to point out the graphics here. It's the same pixel artwork from the original game, but it's been updated. And
talking and fighting.
Talking and fighting is never a good idea. But 3D lighting has been added to the pixel art to really bring it alive, and just the little animations that they do are so beautiful in this version.
And those animations are crucial to the gameplay itself. They give you little hints about who is about to be attacked first and that sort of thing. So it's really nice to be able to see them in great detail.
Absolutely. It's really important to keep an eye on the enemies. And for anybody who is not familiar, this is a turn-based RPG battle system, but what's really interesting about it is that you're actively engaged the whole time, whether you're doing a move, trying to nail an action command, doing a bro attack, which I'll do in just a bit, keeping an eye out for the enemy cues. There's constantly something to do. You're never kind of just sitting back and waiting.
So these jump attacks that you're doing, you're increasing the damage by hitting the appropriate button, A for Mario, B for Luigi, right when you land that attack, and you can build sort of extensive combos off of those.
Absolutely, and as you can also see, I've been doing an okay job of dodging this guy's attacks, but you can tell where he's going to attack by his cues, and all enemies have different cues that you have to kind of learn and keep an eye out for, because if you don't, you will have much pain.
Much pain.
Oh,
no, like 11 points of pain.
See, perfectly timed pain.
Excellently demonstrated. Perfectly timed demonstration of that very point.
Yes, so what I'm trying to do with Huhuros here is that I'm actually taking out the pillars that he likes to hide under, because if I just take one pillar, if I leave one pillar, he's going to hide under it and I won't be able to attack him. And now what I'm also going to show off here is the emergency guard. I still took damage here, but I took way less damage than I otherwise would have. And if you actually get really good at it, you can do a whole battle without taking any damage at all.
Nice.
So actually, what I'm going to go back here and do, should I heal? No, I'm going to live on the edge. What I'm going to do is do a bro attack here, and this is where our brothers actually team up to do an attack, and I have to keep an eye on the action commands here. Yes, nailed it.
So cute.
I love Luigi so much.
Luigi was very brave.
Their little dancing, and I love when they feed each other items. It looks so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Luigi just tries harder, too.
Yes, and we got him.
Yeah.
Huhuros down.
Nicely
done. Well done.
Left you a present.
He left you a present.
Yeah, that's really sweet of him.
That's classy.
Huhuros slacks.
Left you his
Everyone
pants.
needs a pair in their closet.
I'm wearing the mine right now.
Yes. But so now we're gonna jump out of here real quick. We beat Huhuros, so we're gonna jump out of here and jump to a different save file.
He's constantly testing you.
Yeah.
Yep. We're just gonna switch to a different save file here. In just a second.
It's happening. We can see it happening. It's transpiring.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, happenings are occurring.
Yeah.
But, I also wanted to point out while we're switching that, in case you didn't notice, humor is a huge part of the game.
Yeah.
Even the location names, Huhu Mountain, are all named after different styles of laughter. So if you want to chuckle,
Nice.
you should head on over to this game. It's the place to go.
Yeah, it was really well regarded, not just for the comedy of the scenarios and the situations, but the writing as well, the animations, the characters.
Yeah.
All of it really came together in a really beautiful package, and I think that's why this is so highly regarded still after all this time.
Well, and the trailer reminds us of the immortal line, "I have fury," which I think we all fondly remember.
Fawful still has Fury, for the record.
Fawful still has Fury
He
after
does.
14 years? 14
yes.
years.
And we didn't get to see much of it, but there's actually been an updated user interface and map system, too. You can actually place pins on the map, which is really helpful because there are all kinds of abilities that you get that help you unlock different areas.
Yeah, there's a bit of retraversal involved once you develop all of your different bro moves.
Yeah, but we're about to jump into Minion Quest here, and this is the brand new mode added to this game. And as you mentioned, there are all kinds of memorable characters and locations in this game, and Minion Quest really expands on all of them because we get a whole additional story that takes place alongside the story of Superstar Saga. So if you loved that story, there's way more of it now, which is really nice.
And this is like a parallel story, just happening alongside the events of Mario and Luigi doing their thing.
Yes, this tells the story of what happened after the Koopa Cruiser crashes and what happened to all of the minions that scattered across the Bean Bean Kingdom.
But this has entirely different mechanics. This is an entirely different game,
It has
basically.
a completely different battle system, so this is definitely not a throwaway mode, and it's by no means small. It's huge. There's a whole story, and we're going to jump right in. I'll explain a bit of the mechanics later, but I just want to kind of give you an idea of what one of these battles looks like and introduce you to Captain Goomba.
Captain Goomba.
The brave Captain Goomba,
Our
the
new
hero
hero.
of our story. Yes. He's the guy with the flag on his head on the left, and as you can see, it's a brand new battle system, so it looks like chaos, but as captain, it's your job to make sense of the chaos. So a lot's going on right now, but before you even go into battle, how you choose your units, how you place them, how you deploy them in battle, and then how you use each of their special skills is paramount to winning. Now, I'm going to say this is special save data created for Treehouse Live. I'm pretty buffed up here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty powerful, so I'm making mincemeat of these guys.
And it looks like it's just a storm of activity on the screen right now, but when you're actually playing it, you know what everybody's doing, and you've set it up so that this chaos actually does make sense to you, as you were saying.
Absolutely, and the more you play, the more units you acquire, and the more you realize how to use them and everything that's going on, you realize how deep the strategy of this game actually is. And when you can see, oh, he just used his captain commands. So captain commands are a huge part of the experience, and I just used one myself, but basically you only get so many captain points, which allow you to use captain commands, and you have to be really smart about how you use them, but they give you a variety of abilities. You can actually stop the other team from using their special skills, or you can increase the stats of your team, or do any number of things that'll help you on your way to victory. So we crushed those guys.
Kind of handily, yeah.
Yeah.
And I love that this is taking place apparently in a movie theater. There's like a Koopas watching from seats.
This is Yoshi Theater, and the Yoshis are watching the carnage.
Or not Koopas, Yoshis.
Just it's what they like to do. We're not going to judge.
It feels like a nice homage to some of the other like Mario franchise titles.
Yeah.
Where you've had like audiences watching things like unfolding in front of them.
Yeah, Paper Mario.
Paper Mario did that, yeah.
Absolutely. And before we jump back into another battle, I want to point out a few things on the screen. On the top screen, on the left there, you can see the power triangle, and that's another layer to the strategy, is that different types of units have different strengths and weaknesses. Melee units are stronger against ranged are stronger against flying, and so on. And if we jump into the formation menu here, we can see some of our units that we can employ, and all of these have different strengths and weaknesses as well. Like Shy Guys are strong against Lakitus, so there are all kinds of things that you really have to keep in mind if you're going to be a good captain. And you want to be a good captain, I think. And you can actually look at the bottom screen here and see what kind of enemies you're going to face at different levels, and that'll give you an idea of what the makeup of your troops should be. So, for instance, I've been fighting with Captain Goomba. He's kind of my go-to. I'm a fan of his, big fan.
Yes.
But we also have other captains that you can unlock as you play the game. We have
other lesser captains.
Yes, lesser captains.
Captain Shy Guy is lesser to no Shy Guy.
That's fair.
true.
That's fair. So we have Captain Shy Guy here and Captain Boo, and you can do whatever you want with your troops, but I think it's nice to have a good, well-rounded melee squad, a ranged squad, and a flying squad. And then for your fourth one, you can just go nuts.
So you've built all of your squads to specific functions in this demo.
Absolutely. And then even as you encounter different enemies and different troops, you're still going to have to change it up a bit. So it's not like you build these 4 troops and then you're set. You still have to change it up based on who you're going to encounter. But let's go with Captain Shy Guy.
Yay.
And he's going to take down his own.
Oh, no.
Which is only fitting, I think.
Shy no longer.
And so I'm going to actually speed through this cutscene, not because the dialogue isn't delightful, because it is, but we don't really want to spoil anything. But I do want to note that you can actually, once you've played through a level, I'm sorry.
So distractible.
So distracting. But once you've played through a level, you can actually turn off cutscenes so that when you return to it, you don't have to play through them again. So if you want to go back to, grind to get more units or get more experience points, get more beans to fortify with, which I'll touch on in a second, then you totally can, and you don't have to relive those scenes if you don't want to. Or you're absolutely free to.
So you mentioned the captain points, and those are on the touch screen, on the lower screen of the 3DS. You can see those basically like coins almost.
Yes, and how you choose to use them is really important, because if you use them all up in the first couple of battles, some scenarios have like up to 5 battles before you get to the boss, and if you use them all up, you can be in big trouble. They regenerate slowly after a battle, but you really want to save them until you really need them. So we're doing okay here, so I'm actually going to use Rally.
Ooh, nice.
And this is Shy Guy. He's going to kind of be the cheerleader for the team. He's going to increase... Oh, nice. Yes.
Go for it.
He's going to increase their minion spirit so that they're actually able to pull off their special skills faster.
Oh, and that's a really expensive skill. It used up 4 of your 6 points.
It really is. And it's only because I know that I'm a bit overpowered here that I can kind of afford to do this. But see, as... my minions do their special skills, I'm going to have to help them pull it off if I want to get the good ratings.
I love the giant veggies.
Yeah,
yes.
That mega turnip was
Turnip
amazing.
Power.
Oh, that poor Goomba's all bandaged up.
Yeah, they get beat up throughout the fight, but they'll be okay. It's all in the name of Lord Bowser. And speaking of, that's actually what our brave Captain Goomba is after. If you've played Superstar Saga, you know that Bowser has... He's going through some stuff, okay?
Yeah.
He's been separated from the minions, and Captain Goomba is actually trying to reunite all of the minions and get them back together so that they can rescue Lord Bowser. And it's no small feat. They're going to have to go up against all kinds of familiar enemies, including the Koopalings and even Fawful. So he's got a lot in his way, but I believe in him. He's got Goomba gumption. Yes.
Oh my.
Gumption?
Yes, gumption.
I love the idea that Bowser's just going through some stuff. It's a bit of a rough spell, you know.
It's a rough time in his life.
We all have these times, Bowser.
Yep.
He'll bounce back. He will bounce back.
Absolutely. Special skill, go.
Nice.
Oh,
You've got
now
all
he's
your...
calling for backup.
Aw.
That's not nice.
That is, it's a sign of weakness.
It really is. That's why they're shy, because they're weak.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, more backup. See, he saved all. If I press pause, I can see how many battles I have left. I'm on the last battle here, so I'm going to go all out with my captain commands.
Totally.
He clearly is doing the same, so I'm not going to hold back here.
Yeah, blow it up.
We're going to rally the troops again. I'm not going to call for backup because I just said that's cowardly. So
you don't have that option
It's cowardly
anymore,
when the
I'm
other
afraid.
guy does it.
Yeah.
It's cool when you do it.
But see, I just used deny, and this is a really useful skill because it only takes 1 CP, but you can actually stop anyone, even the captain, from doing one of their special skills. So that comes in handy. And as you can see,
right over him.
it just secured my victory.
Nice. With no losses.
No losses.
No losses at all.
Yes.
Couple bandages.
That's okay.
A few bruises.
Yeah, battle scars.
Yeah.
Every Goomba's life is precious.
Yes.
Except the enemy Goombas.
Yeah.
Except those jerks.
Got to draw a distinction here. Very important distinction.
All right, again, super delightful humor and dialogue and everything, but I'm going to speed past it so that you can enjoy it during the course of the game.
The point I'm kind of obsessing on is, would those flags stop Mario from stomping on them?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, one of those in the boot.
That's interesting.
Huh.
You know,
well, you never see him go up against Captain Goomba.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever know the answer to this.
I believe that Captain Goomba could overcome even Mario. That's my current theory, and I'm sticking to it.
All right.
All right, so before we go into another battle, we're actually going to turn off cutscenes because it's really handy, and we're going to jump into the Fortify menu. As you can see, got a whole lot of beans here, a whole hill of beans even. And you earn these throughout battle, and you can actually use them to increase your unit's stats and abilities. So here I have a medium melee experience bill. So I'm going to give that to this brave Goomba here. He's fought nobly in my name, so I'm going to give him a bean and up his experience. But you earn these throughout battle, so you don't have to be cheap with them, but at the same time, you don't want to give them to a unit that you're not going to use.
Sure.
So
yeah, reward the strong, punish the weak.
Reward the strong, absolutely. That is the moral of the story.
Like you do.
Yes. So we're going to keep on keeping on here. Ooh, and we're going up against a Boo here. So we're going to pull out Captain Boo, give him a chance to shine.
Boovy Boo.
Yes. But well, one of the things I love about Minion Quest is that not only is it an additional layer to the Superstar Saga story, but you really get to see from the Minions' perspective, which is not something you normally get to.
No.
And I gotta admit, by the end of it, I was not too happy with Mario, let's say. I'm not really a big fan of his anymore.
Oh, no.
Taking a little bit of the glow off him.
I'm just kidding, Mario. You're great.
Start to see the way he affects the people around him.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and in Super Mario Odyssey, he's going to be walking a mile in their shoes as well.
That's true. He'll learn a thing or two, I think. He'll grow.
It's going to be a humbling experience for all involved.
Yes, and again, I want to reiterate that we have special save data here, so our troops are powered up, but when you're going through here, you're going to really have to keep an eye on what level the enemies are at, because if you're outpowered, it's going to be a massacre.
That dirty Boo just snuck around and punched you in the back.
He did. He's a jerk like that. So I'm going to... How many battles do I have left? Okay, I'm going to use Chance here. And I don't know what this is going to do. Yes, it dropped enemy accuracy,
Good,
so
good.
that was good. But this really is a chance, because sometimes if you use that at the beginning of battle, it will refill your HP when you were already full.
Right,
and
yeah.
that's
Right.
not very helpful. So you really have to be smart about when you use all of these Captain commands. Come on, Captain. Let's do this.
Couple points back.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Now we're in the
battle.
final battle. We can do this. No, he's doing it again.
Oh,
No.
What a jerk to a fellow Boo.
And how is that Boo surprised? Like, he looks around confused, like he didn't know. He's a
Wow.
Boo. He knows what they do.
Yeah.
He's using...
And it happened like 20 seconds
No,
ago.
Yeah.
please don't be mean.
Oh, gosh.
He's so mean.
Wow, he's done a lot of damage with that filthy behavior.
He's done that like 3 times and used to deny, so somebody was hoarding their captain points.
And yeah, and here
I would
we were.
never do that.
Oh.
I just did it. but
Okay, good.
I would normally never do that.
You were talking about being overpowered, but even this is proving to be a bit on the tight side.
Yeah.
There we go.
Uh-huh. There we go. Sergeant Guy, thank you for your service. But as we just saw there are actually a whole variety of characters, not just from Superstar Saga, but from other of the Mario RPGs that'll make an appearance in this game. So
Nice.
keep an eye out for them.
Yoshis
And the
really
Yoshis are
excited.
super excited, yeah.
Yes.
This is their favorite movie.
They really love watching this gladiatorial fight take place.
You
You
just-
didn't...
You described it like they're all like hanging out watching an old war movie or something.
That's what it feels like to me.
We didn't know they were so bloodthirsty, but there it is. So let's go. We'll do a couple more battles here. Oh, I meant to switch back to Captain Goomba. That's
It's-
my mistake.
It's
I'm
fine.
sorry to everybody.
I think
Somehow
Captain Boo
we'll
has
find
his fans.
It's true.
Yeah,
Or he will after this stream.
he will. We will see to it.
Yeah.
You're all forced to be his fans.
Yes. So as you can see in the bottom screen, Captain Boo only has a few Captain commands unlocked because he was actually recruited pretty recently. But the more you play, the more Captain commands you unlock for all of them. So he's running on fumes here, but I still think that he can pull it off. No, deny. Denied.
Nice.
See that? Not happening. Oh, this is why I wanted Captain Goomba, because this is actually pretty close.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
And I didn't use deny in time. I'm
no.
sorry.
I do like that he only has these two. They feel like very Boo abilities right now, you know?
Oh, yeah, deny and chance. Totally.
Yeah. You got this.
We could do. Oh,
You
boy.
don't. You've got
Oh,
some of
no.
this.
You
This
can
is
You'll have
okay.
a bit of this.
We're
Now,
all...
this is a nice chance to go back to that thing you were talking about with the sort of weapon interactions and the character interactions about melee, ranged, and flying.
Yeah.
Am I right in assuming perhaps that ranged
Yes,
is
I'm at a
strong
different.
against?
As you can see, ranged is just a little bit strong. Oh, I'm at the bottom of my captain points too.
You're
so,
fine.
But as you can see, the power
Yes.
triangle and the advantages play huge. Have a huge impact on gameplay here. I was actually more powerful than these guys. My troop
Yeah.
was at a higher level than theirs, but since they had the advantage, they almost handed it to me.
almost beat
Yeah.
you, yeah.
Another excellent decision on your part to demonstrate some more of the complexity and nuance of this game
Yes.
system.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely intentional.
Like everything on Treehouse Live.
Yes. I'm going to be a better captain now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys.
This one's going to be fine.
Yes.
And everything's
a lot of
fine.
range they've got.
A lot of
though.
flying, a lot
no
of range.
one is afraid. Come on, Hammer
You got it. You got it.
Come on. You know, I'm going to use chance. Come on, give us something good.
What's it going to be? What's it going to
What
be?
do we got? My CP was restored. That's actually really
That's
helpful.
super. So yeah, you
Okay.
get more chances at chance.
Yeah.
So I'm going to deny, and I'm
Good.
going to do another chance.
Nice.
Just keep rolling the
Post
dice.
experience. No,
that doesn't help with the
me
immediate
now.
problem.
Oh man, I should have
Ah.
saved it for deny, but I have to live with my decisions, as we all do.
You can deny one more time.
You've got one last.
Deny. I maybe should have saved that for the captain,
Maybe.
actually.
Oh,
But
We've seen
it's
how this battle
you against
turns
two
out.
of them now.
oh
That
gosh.
seems bad.
It'll be okay, right? Oh, it won't be okay.
It's not going to be okay.
It's gonna be
not
okay
gonna
for someone.
Oh, not even by the captain.
Which gives us a wonderful opportunity to demonstrate what this battle looks like when you've planned the strategy according to,
Yes.
the actual enemies you're facing.
But I mean, this just goes to show you how important it is your role as captain, because as I said, I was actually pretty well outpowering these
Yeah.
guys. I was 2 levels above them, but since I didn't take in the corrupt troop, I lost. So I'm sorry, guys. That's my bad. Captain Goomba's coming in to save
Captain
everything.
Goomba, he'll close
Don't
it.
worry
Sweep up,
about it.
yeah.
Captain Goomba's going to close the deal.
They call him the cleaner.
Yes. So now we're actually going to jump into the last battle that we're going to show here. And at the end, we're going to fight Iggy, because he's kind of a jerk in this game, and we really want to fight him.
So we'll be able to get through this. You're much better prepared for these enemies now.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Oh, deny. Aw. I don't have to say deny every time I use it,
You
but
do.
I'm
Feels
going
good, though.
to.
Yeah.
Yes.
If we could convince everybody that there was voice recognition
There's a
for
microphone
that
on that
and
thing.
that alone.
Not true. Not any of it.
Nope. Nope, it's just a button. It's a touch screen touch away.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you can say deny, and it does feel good. So
Mhm.
please do so. So I'm doing pretty
Smack.
well here, so I'm going to save my captain points.
We've
'cause
seen the other side of this battle just a few minutes
we
ago.
have. It doesn't feel good to be on the other side. Victory, yay! My tattered confidence is growing.
You restored 2 confidence points.
Yay! All right, we've got this. Oh, he used deny on me. That's just
That's
low.
not appropriate, yeah.
And now you get some of your own medicine. Oh, and now this voiceless captain here is powering up his guys.
Uh-oh.
Not very nice of him.
Does he say deny, do you think, out loud?
I bet he does, in his head and his heart.
Elliptically, yeah.
Oh, deny. Again,
Shut down.
eventually I will stop saying it every time I use it.
There's no reason to.
Do whatever comes naturally.
It's true. But see, here's another thing, as we can see, is that I'm actually able to get at the captain even though he still has units left, and that's because he chose his units wrong. I'm just
Yeah.
going to go ahead and go there and say it.
Oh, shade.
Because it's not only the units you choose, but it's the way you place them that decides how they're going to interact in battle. And since he didn't do it so well,
Huh.
that
Smacked
allowed
up.
me to get straight to him before his units were even done, and that's kind of the nail in the coffin there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was already pretty chewed away.
Yeah, he's pretty beat up about it. All
2
right,
battles left.
I think we can get through this.
You
I
can
think
do
we
it.
have time. Let's do this. I
Blow
really
up.
want to be mean to Iggy.
We'll get there. Do it, Babam.
Go,
Go.
power.
I want a Captain Babam.
Denied.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Oh no. Your Babam is gone.
There was an
Oh,
Admiral
denied.
the bomb. In,
There was an Admiral Babam.
one of those papers.
That is hard to say, by the
Admiral
way.
Yeah, Admiral
Ba-bum.
Babam.
No, not gonna.
There we go.
Not gonna. Okay. Look, you're outnumbered, guy. It's not happening.
It's not, yeah.
Guy.
Ah, guy. He's going to very shyly charge forward with his
Yep.
spear over and over again.
Oh, with his last little captain point, he tried to get something together for himself, but it didn't work.
From Hell's Heart, I stab at feet. Bonk.
All right, now we're finally facing off against Iggy, and
Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah,
already trying to take the attention. What a showboat. Oh, and great. He
Oh.
increased his attack power right from the start,
Oh,
so
yeah.
That is
That
going to
looks
make
bad.
things
that's
rough.
going to hurt. So
That looks bad.
I could use Rally, but that's going to eat up a whole lot of my CP. But
Yeah.
you know what? I think I better, actually, because this could turn into a slaughter.
And you'll have a couple of denies left after that.
Yeah.
But that's all you're going to have points for.
I am going to hold on to those denies in case it does come down to captain versus captain, because I don't really want what Iggy's serving up.
No.
No!
I'm hitting a
Oh,
block
gosh.
now. Watch.
He really is a
Damage
showboat.
to all
He really is.
allies. That's
Oh, gosh.
Oh, dear.
that's not nice, and I don't like it.
Oh,
Please
this
stop,
is-
sir.
This is bad.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
It's okay.
It's not fine.
3 on 3 now.
It feels okay.
We've
No,
evened out.
but you know, we
3 on
chose
2.
we chose our units well, and Captain Goomba is a good captain.
Okay.
So he's gonna do this.
I'm going to trust
There
you.
it
on
is.
this.
3 on 1.
Even him.
2 on
denied.
1.
Told you, it was a good thing I saved that.
And he's at less than half. You're fine.
It's okay.
Your hammer bro might be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, now he used to die on me, which
That's
is
not
just
cool,
uncalled
buddy.
for. Okay, I think. Yes, we finished it with a special attack.
Nice.
That feels pretty good.
There's the drama.
Nice.
All right, so that is all you're gonna get to see of Captain Goomba for now, but we have something pretty special to show. Are
Is
you
it time?
ready?
Is
Let's
it
do
time?
it. It's
okay.
time.
I'm gonna wait.
We
The reveal
have-
happens over here.
We have brand new amiibo that are releasing. We have Goomba, who you can call Captain Goomba if you like. It's allowed, as well as Koopa Troopa. You can call him Captain Koopa Troopa too if you want.
I will be customizing
It's
with
allowed.
little.
We put little
toothpick
flags on
flags,
them.
yeah.
But yes, so we're not going to give any details, but these amiibo, as well as the Boo amiibo, will be compatible with Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. So.